Lickable wallpaper. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Those are dicks.
Strike that. Reverse it.
And welcome back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek. Joining me as always is Mikey the Freak.
What's up, snozberries?
And Steve.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Today we're going to be reviewing the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But before we get into it, let's check out that trailer.
Yes, let's. Oh, who let these people in my theater again?
You should be able to say that with everything that you say. Strike that. Yep. Reverse it.
Basically.
Nobody ever goes in. Nobody ever comes out. 4,500 pounds. Your Majesty.
I wanted to be the first winner.
How does it make you feel to be the first golden ticket fighter?
Hungry.
Mike, the country wants to hear from you. The world is waiting.
Can't you shut up? I'm
shut up.
You're a rotten, mean father. You never give me anything I want. And I won't go to school till I have it.
Violet.
Call it, Mother.
Sounds like my kids. I won't go to school until I have it.
Open it, Charlie. Let's see that golden ticket.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
It's not
Look at her face. Look at her face.
Go on, open it, Charlie. I want to see that gold.
Stop it, Dad.
I've got the same chance as anybody else, haven't I?
No.
That I would climb over the moon in ecstasy, but
She's such a bitch, man.
I'm shortly about to be.
Terrible.
Because I've got a golden
ticket. Charlie, my king.
golden chance to make my way. And with a golden
Golden
ticket,
ticket.
it's a gold.
I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day.
Oh, no.
Little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous.
Don't be alarmed.
Last.
There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going.
You really did play that part damn near perfect.
Oh, he did an amazing job. Hasha Wakamo.
I forget what
Japanese? No, it's Wonka Wash, but backwards.
I think of this song every time my mom walks into a room.
She watch our podcast. That's so mean.
Well, maybe sometimes.
She ain't watching this one.
The mother and the father.
Up and
Give
out.
her the
The
ending.
movie that's showing, and they're showing the credits. That cannot be the actual trailer for the movie.
That's what it said.
That's the trailer? That's like, all right, guys, you don't have to watch the movie anymore. That's pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Wow,
the
that
whole
is the
thing.
weirdest trailer I've ever seen.
But
those were put together clips, pieces of the movie. That's crazy.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this movie, Mikey the Freak?
Oh, let's see. A kid that gets everything that he wants gets the candy shop.
Okay.
Oh no, that's it. No. It's just such a great movie. Very mysterious.
That's the
Willy
episode,
Wonka.
guys.
That's it. That's the whole episode. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of starts off. Willy Wonka is a mysterious guy. He shuts down his shop to every weird. It starts off as then goes chaotic. Um, every kid gets into every single room. It's crazy.
Yep.
I don't know what that was, but yeah, that's weird.
Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't just
Oh,
me.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
no.
that was weird. But yeah, the gist of the movie. It's one of those movies where it's always fun to watch. One of my favorite movies of all times. I love Gene Wilder and a lot of his movies, of course. Following Mel Brooks for years. But it's one of those to where you would love to either be the owner of Willy Wonka's factory, to be able to eat pretty much anything in the imagination room. It's fun. It really took your imagination to the next level. And the best quote from this movie is, we are the music makers. We are the dreamers of the dreams. So that's a very, very hit home point, and a very influential quote from the movie to make you do better. Like, we are the ones that, if you want it to happen, do it. Go do it. So that I love this movie in all ways, shapes, and forms of this movie. Steve,
For me,
what was your first part?
my favorite quote of this movie is, "What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Type 2 onset diabetes."
Diabetes. Diabetes.
If you get diabetes, you check it often.
No, I love this movie. I've been watching it for as long as I can remember. Much like Mikey and probably Bearded Geek, just a big Gene Wilder fan and everything that he did through the career that he had. And Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is just a lot of fun. Whether you want to have it as a background movie, whether you want to sit down and actually watch it on its own, it's just a blast. I mean, except for about 3.5 minutes, but other than that, like, it's a great film.
Is that how long the song is?
I have
Is
no
that song
idea.
about 3.5 minutes?
I was just rounding up to how long I think the song.
Take a quick nap, or you could fast forward for 3.5 minutes, and you're good. You're done.
Yeah.
Bearded Geek, what did you think about the movie? What are your thoughts?
My first impression on rewatch is Charlie's family is a bunch of assholes.
No, just his mother. Just his mother.
Listen.
Pessimistic. So pessimistic. Charlie
The old people too. His grandfather didn't get out of bed for anything except for chocolate. Come on, man. He stayed in bed for 20 years. 20 years? Man, no. Get
Charlie
your ass up out of bed.
He only got up because he wanted to go with Charlie, and it meant a lot for him to go. He didn't ask his mother because he didn't want that bitch coming. He wanted his grandpa Joe to go.
Yeah.
Because that was really the one that he had that father relationship. That father-son type
I believe
relationship.
the word you're looking for is mentor.
Yeah.
No, he didn't really mentor him. He was very optimistic, and he kept telling Charlie, "Yes, you can do it. If you want it more, it should be yours."
Grandpa Joe even gave up his tobacco money.
Yeah, it's tobacco money.
Which is hilarious because you never see the dude with a piper in there. First shot should have been Grandpa Joe with a pipe puffing away. No, I'll give up my tobacco money.
His families are a bunch of bitches, and Willy Wonka is a creepy motherfucker. That is my first impressions. Because
why? This is a child's film.
I don't care. Willy Wonka is creepy, dude.
We're not talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No, that's even worse. Willy Wonka is still creepy.
Also a child's film.
Willy Wonka is still creepy. But that said, I love this movie. I do love.
I love
movie.
Grandpa George. Grandpa George.
Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina.
Yeah, Grandpa George. Well, Grandpa George with them thick glasses, and he looks up like.
But Charlie's mom is such a freaking downer, man. She needs an everlasting gobstopper, fucking bish. Anyway, that is my first impressions of this movie. Ratings. Mikey the Freak, what would you rate this movie?
She needs a Wonka scrumdiddlyumptious. So I'm at a 9.5. I love this movie. I'll watch it every single time that the movie comes on. I'll even put it on just to watch it. It is a good background noise. Um, the songs, the music, and I know Steve's going to get into it. The songs were great, exception of one, but it really shows that even that song showed how she just wanted Charlie to get over it. Charlie wants it very bad. He wants the golden ticket, and he just wanted somebody to pick him up and say, "You know what? It's okay. You can do a good job." And I think that's what she was trying to do, but that's not the way I took it either. I don't think anybody took it that way.
She was a
But
Debbie Downer. Yeah.
yeah, and then in the twist, I love the twist with Slugworth, Mr. Wilkinson.
Don't give it
Holy
away.
shit! I
Don't
thought it
give it
was
away.
Slugworth the whole time.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. Well, you just saw it in the trailer that the shit went through the glass and wasn't ripped to shreds. But yeah, it's a 9.5 for me. I love this movie. Almost like I said, almost everything Gene Wilder does to me was gold back in the 70s and 80s. So
that's fair.
Definitely in the 70s. So yeah, 9.5 for me.
Cool.
I'm going to say that you're both wrong, and Charlie's mom needs to suck on a snozzberry.
There you go.
And there you go.
And there you go. For me, it's just going to be a solid 9. It's a good flick. It's a fun watch. Like I said, I've been watching it for as long as I can remember when I was a kid. That I'm watching it nowadays. It's just a lot of fun, and I love it. It's a blast. I can't say anything that bad about it. Bearded Geek.
Yeah, solid 9 for me. It keeps your attention. The Oompa Loompa songs are freaking fantastic. They're catchy.
The dances are funny.
I love those. And then it's a very colorful movie as well with all the candy and stuff. So yeah, it keeps your attention throughout. So definitely a 9 for me.
Kevin, you look like if an Oompa Loompa had hair that just grew this way and not that, but here. If you just said like the green beard, you'd be like that. You're an Oompa Loompa.
Am I really that orange?
No.
All right, I got some fun facts about this movie. Ernest Zeller, who played Grandpa George, was nearly blind from poisonous gas in World War I. So he was instructed to look for a red light to guide him when his character was meant to be looking in a specific direction. When Gene Wilder died in 2016, Peter Alstrom changed his social media profile to former child actor, veterinarian, and inherited a chocolate factory on the 29th of August, 2016. Let's see. The Oompa Loompas were...
That's not a fun fact. That's just morbid.
Kind of, yeah.
The Oompa Loompas were known for hard partying. Oh my God! For hard partying offset, even traveling in a limo together to bars. Who would not want to?
They all fit. They all fit in one limo.
Everyone on one limo.
Can you imagine being at a bar or a club or something, seeing a stretched limo pull up, the doors open, and 50 freaking Oompa Loompas coming out of the limo, going straight into the club? Oh, and if they were singing Oompa Loompa Doobity Dar, I'm gonna get some drinks at the bar.
For some reason, Kevin, I think that you've already thought of that. If you dressed as an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, he wrote it down. He wrote it down. He showed me.
Honestly, made it up on the spot. I swear to you. But those are my fun facts. Steve, what do we have for some?
Hold on. I have a fun fact for you too. Okay. I read this as well. So in the imagination room, when Willy Wonka is singing the song, right? Mm-hmm. So the kids, he's walking down the steps.
Imagination. That one.
The kids were not allowed to pass Willy Wonka as he's walking down the steps. They were supposed to stay behind Gene Wilder as he sang. So when you watch the movie, the reason why he jumps back, and he was joking with the kids and pulling pranks on them because that's what they were told not to do. So if you watch one of the scenes where he jumps back, and Mike TV actually goes, because he stepped in front of him. So you have to watch that. So Mike TV gets in front of Gene Wilder when he's walking down the steps, and he looks back at him, and he jumps back, and you can see the look on his face. But it was
I'll have to
great.
watch
I
that
can't
again on
remember where I
rewatch.
read it, but when I read that and I watched it again last week, I'm like, oh, that's why he kept doing the way he was doing. So sorry about that, Steve. Go ahead with yours.
Not bro. Steve, what do we
I
have
had to put
for
that
a
in there. It was funny.
soundtrack?
We have Pure Imagination, The Wonka Vader, The Wonka Mobile, main title and credits, Oompa Loompa #1 Sweets, Oompa Loompa #2 Gum, it's just Oompa, I'm adding the Loompa. Oompa #3 Crack, Oompa #4 TV, I Got a Golden Ticket, I Want It Now, Good Fortune, The Candyman, Happily Ever After, and the Wonkatania. And those are all the songs in the movie.
All right, Mikey the Freak, what do we have for related reels?
It's not going to be much. The only one really, Norma Denny. So Nora Denny was Miss TV. Was in the movie Splash. She was in Truman, the Harry S. Truman movie with Gary Sinise. But she was in a lot of TV stuff back in the days, like Green Acres, Bewitched, Petticoat Junction, those kind of television shows from the 70s. And of course, Gene Wilder, which was your main actor in the whole entire movie. Stir Crazy, of course. Young Frankenstein or Frankenstein. And then the Haunted Honeymoon, which I think, is a sleeper comedy from Gene Wilder. I love Haunted Honeymoon and Gilda Radner.
All right, as we come to a close, Steve, where can people find you on your podcast?
Oh, that would be the last podcast you'd want. Tip the veal, try the staff. Thank you all for coming, and if you didn't, better luck next time.
If you like what you've seen here, please give us a good old thumbing. Hit that like, subscribe, do all the YouTuber things. Make sure you check us out on the sister channel to the Back to the Retro Review, which is the Mod Squad, where we have a gamer show, a horror show, a Movie Talk Monday show, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. That does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So for Mikey the Freak and Steve, I am the Bearded Geek saying thank you for being a friend, everybody.
Snozberries.
Cheer up, Charlie.